Not gonna lie, this week was a tough week for us because not only were we doing two tunnel discriminations, but we were also doing a discrimination between that and doing the dog ramp. Normally that's not an issue, but Momo does not like tunnels. So we can see he's starting off slow because he does not want to do tunnels. We did like 30 of them today. It was a lot. I barely got him into this one, so he was able to know to go in tunnel and not walk the ramp. Now we're just doing a jump, which he does slowly because he knows another tunnel is coming. Now he's choose between two tunnels. He chooses the right one and he refuses to go in because he has to crouch, and the way that it's angled, it's really dark, so he can't see the end, which is really scary for some dogs. A lot of the dogs had issues today with it. He thinks about not taking this jump, and there's another tunnel. He chooses the right one, but says no thank you. I didn't make him go through it because I knew he was tired and he'd done it a bunch of times already, so I just kind of moved forward. We keep running the course. Here he starts picking up speed because it's all jumps from here, which is super nice. So that was 2. Here's another one that he does. He says no to this tire jump, and we thought that it was something weird at first, but turns out it was actually just too low and required him to duck his head, which is more effort. So we put it up to from 12 inches, which is what he's jumping right now on these bars, to 16, and that actually helped him. And he loved going on the dog ramp. When we were just like chatting, me and my trainer, he actually went on it by himself and was just going back and forth, and it was really, really cute. But he finishes off strong. The tunnels were a really big struggle for us. I think it's a combination of the fact that like he couldn't see the end of it and he had to do so many, but also when it's underneath the dog ramp, it can also be kind of scary for some dogs. Typically it isn't for him, but we did see a lot of our classmates really struggling with this too. He was also really weird about following directions. Like, he knows to jump, but he's following my butt instead of my hand, so he doesn't take that jump, even though he should and knows it. Then here he's running a little weird. Like, what is that weird turn that he does to go into the tunnel? I don't know. It's just all kind of odd. By the end of the day, we stopped the tunnels and we just had him do the dog ramp instead, and he was significantly happier with that. But he still struggled with the tire jump. He went back under it. It was a little too high for him. It was at a 20, so I put it back down to a 16, 14 and made him jump through it. But you can tell that he still didn't want to, so I actually have him just like, just some obedience, like, do it. And then he skipped that jump, so it was like, oh my god. We went back and redid the whole sequence. Sometimes with Momo, you just have to know when he's actually tired and when he's just being sassy or disobedient like today, because the rest of this run was beautiful. For our final dog walk, Momo actually slips up right about here, and instead of him trying to like walk the ramp like all wobbly and unbalanced, he decided to fall, which is great because we want him to practice safety, and I would want him to fall at that point rather than further injuring himself or putting himself in that situation. So we just have him retry it again just so he has a positive experience, and we ended the session on a really good note.